What's shaking, gang? My name's Brittney Ventura, and I'm a personal stylist. So we're gonna do a recap of what I have been wearing here in summertime in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So my kids are at basketball camp this week, and I was the carpool mom taking the kiddos. So this is what I wore. Now this little Pink Floyd t-shirt, God, I hope it's still in stock. It's so stinking cute. Can we for a second? These shorts are by Wrangler. That's right. My dad was a big Fawn fan of Wrangler and Lee jeans. I got to tell you, you're onto something. They're fantastic. Now, I will tell you, these things are running big. Now, I don't know if it's just this collaboration they did with Whataburger, but they're huge. Hence the like paper bag kind of cinched in waist. It's pure function today. I do love this belt, for the record. It is so summertime to me, the little braided, and sometimes I'll do it up like, depending on how much slack I've got, you know, like make a little knot and then pull it down. But sometimes it's just like not enough. It's just the tip. So I'm just gonna let dirty jokes fly around here. Just am. That's who I am. Carpooling mom. Here we are. Yes, yes, yes. Next, my kids were in this 3v3 league, and it was an outside hooping kind of situation. So all I could think of, and my kids are too young to like know the reference, and now that I think of it, I don't think I'd let them watch it anyway. White man can't jump. That was the energy at the ball courts. So we had a lot of those outside games where it was so hot and like everybody was just dying, literally melting on the court. Our team name was like Ohio State or whatever. So one night I thought I'd be real cute, real cute, and just lean into the theme, right? I'm here for a theme. So I had on my black shorts. These are by A Goldie. And what I did is I found these bad boys on sale. And they weren't my size, but then I took them to my tailor and all is well in the world, right? So do that. And I know they look like coochie cutters. They kind of are. Shameless. Oh God, am I? I mean, I am. I will be daring in the summertime and wear some short shorts. These are probably 3-inch inseam. That's not a lot. So black shorts. I did wear these shoes with this outfit. And then I wanted a belt that wasn't, I don't know, like I just wanted a plain belt. Not that this is plain, but it was cute. And then I wore this J. Crew built-in bra tank. And let me let you know about this. If you're looking for a J. Crew bra, built-in bra tank, size all the way down. It's just too loose. There's no structure. And it's ribbed and it's cute and it's chill, but they run big. I'm just letting you know. They're huge. And another outfit I wore to basketball. The dads are still in charge of the thermostat, and they have definitely set it at like freeze the wives temperature right there. So I wore a bodysuit, ribbed bodysuit, love it. Navy, ribbed, thong, done. And then these freaking jeans, y'all. I am here for Lainey Wilson. Well, anyway, she did a collaboration with Wrangler, and this pair of bell bottoms, oh my God, they're just the cutest. Fantastic. Cute. They're cute. Now, I was not impressed with the footwear that I wore to the game because I forgot to pick them out up here, which is where most of my shoes are. So my garage shoes, or what's in the garage for me anyway, is like full function footwear. Like we are going fishing. I got my dirty shoes. I'm mowing the grass. It's actually the same pair of shoes. You know what I mean? So anything in there is real specific to a purpose. Like my Crocs are out there. I'm going to the pool. I'm going to get my Crocs. I got my platform Crocs. I got my other platform Crocs that are more like a sandal. Wear them to the pool now. There's a whole thing. So there's a system in place. Now up here, it's for looks only. These things are high show, right? that was what I probably should have grabbed, but I don't know if it's like this everywhere or like in all the families' houses across the world, but when we have an event to be at and it's in the morning, all hell just breaks loose. Like it just does. I could be so prepared, lay out all the jerseys, all the things, but like something happens in the morning and I'm like, oh my God, how is it time to go already? Like I didn't get to meditate. I didn't journal. I just had 1 cup of coffee. Like there's just a wrench in my flow, in my chi, if you will. And that was Sunday. So I'm glad I at least picked out an outfit that was cute, and the pants are long and they covered my shoes until I sat down. Neither here nor there. But let's just say I could do it all over again and I could pick out a different pair of shoes. I would have. What did I end up wearing? My like cute little New Balance shoes and whatever, they're linked. I love them. I just don't think they were the right tool for the job. I said what I said. So my youngest sister, I love to call her my little sister, like we're 5. She's a lot younger than me, we'll just say that. So she had a surprise birthday party and I was coming from a closet cleanse to the birthday party. Cute little dress, lot of tulle. Can you see the tulle? Right? Slip, tulle, frills, scoop back, and it ties in a bow. I mean, this is adorable. Now, I don't traditionally wear a whole lot of dresses, but I'm kind of dipping my toe in, and I'm not mad about it. So it was adorable. Now, the bit about this dress is just how short it is. Booty cheeks. Booty cheeks would have been hanging out. So what did I wear with it? Old trusty, little Levi's 501. I went Daisy Duke meets Love Shack Fancy. But I loved those two together. I felt good, like I wasn't gonna show nobody no nothing. And it did actually work. And I wore my adorable Lucchese Western real tall boots. Please hold. Yes. So I had these on with the dress. I mean, it was just everything. It was a rootin' tootin' good time. So if you don't have any tall cowgirl boots, really, at this point, what are you waiting for? Next. All right, so another basketball game. This was indoor, and I knew it was gonna be cold. So I'm like, all right, well, I wanna wear shorts because it's 900 degrees outside. Like, we are really killing it here in Pittsburgh. Always sunny in Pittsburgh, yeah? Yeah. So here's what I did. I'm most excited about this belt. I got this at Revolve. It is just so flipping good. It's everything. So I wore it with these shorts. These are tacked up literally on the sides. Now I have had these for years, and every time I wash them, I'm this close to being like, you know what? I'm just gonna take out the tack. I'm just gonna let them fall. But you can't, because they want you to leave them cuffed. But they don't, they're not a full cuff. They're just a half cuff. Do you know what I mean? But whatever, butt pockets are good because they're good American. They kill it with the butt pockets every time. I don't know, they have figured out the science of pocket placement, how far apart, angles, how wide, they are masters. So then I put this belt on and I put this belt on. I loved the two together. Something about that mix of those materials with a little bit of blue. It's fantastic. And then I wore this bodysuit, which is just ribbed, brown, racerback. And I wore slouchy socks. That's right, white slouchy socks. I wore a sweatshirt, like a thin sweatshirt. This is by Sweaty Betty. And when I went into the game, because it was so hot outside, it was just draped around my shoulders. Y'all know how it was. Hang on. Let me just show you. It was, you know, like maybe I'm going to the racket club. Like maybe. Like it was like this, right? As soon as we stepped foot into that gym and it was blasting the AC, I had to put it on. I was so cold. So this was basically the outfit. And then I wore these Nike, or no, what did I wear that day? Oh yeah, I wore my Gazelles. Platforms. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? This is such a beautiful, like maroony chocolate color. Oh, I love these. I really do. I love a little suede, a little soft leather, platform. Fantastic. With my slouchy socks. I mean, what was it, 1989? Yes. Yes, it was. And the last thing I'm going to show you, I wore this out. My husband and I went out, just the two of us, for shits and giggles. I know. Who are we? And let me just tell you what. We went out in the middle of the week. Yes, this restaurant over by us, I mean, it's not literally in our neighborhood, but it's downtown. It's in a real like hipster part of our world here. And he and I were like having the hardest time getting a reservation because this place is just packed. It just is. Food's delicious, all the things. So we get a reservation on a Wednesday night. And I meet him after work. It was so fun because it was out of the ordinary for us, and it was just the two of us, and he was coming from work and I was coming from work. Like it was just cute. So when we used to live in Manhattan, he bought me these Manolos like a million years ago, literally a million years ago. I love the feathers, little satin. They're just fantastic. These went to I wore these to like every wedding. If you got married, I probably wore these to your wedding. We went out in them. They were just the best. So yes, I wore them. And yes, he noticed. So the outfit, the pumps were amazing. And these other things were just as fantastic. I mean, honestly, when I'm going out with him, if he has ever said, oh, your butt looks good in those, or he bought it for me and it was super special, I always keep that in mind when I'm planning the outfit. So the other day, I wear these pants. I'm showing you. So I'm in these jeans and he's like, ooh, now that's what I'm talking about. I can actually see your butt in those pants. So file that away. Now I know that this is a jean that makes my butt look nice. They're by Flying Monkey. I got these on Vinci's website. That's right. You can still get a good deal around this town. You know what I'm saying? And they're cute, they're distressed, they're raw hem. They also show a good amount of toe cleavage, but like ankle, foot. The ankle foot ratio is popping. And these were just perfect with those pumps because I really wanted to showcase the pumps. And then the top that I wore, the bodysuit that I wore, y'all know I love a bodysuit. They're just convenient. Not for the toilet time, but otherwise, you ain't gonna worry. You could bend over. You could bend and snap. You don't even have to worry about it. Sorry if you can hear my kids. They are home from camp and they are just tuned up. They're watching Ryan Trahan. Ryan, if you are watching, we are watching you religiously. The 50 State Challenge, we are crushing it. You are crushing it. Neither here nor there. Let's go. So yeah, the bodysuit, I like a nice square or like U shape, like that kind of broad, like chest opening neckline. I really like it on me. Now, you can't wear like every single necklace. You can, but I didn't that night because I really went for it with like the rings. My hair was big and curly, the shoes, like I had some things going on. So I didn't need to like triple punch with all of the things. So sometimes I'll go simple on the neck on purpose. It's that less is more vibe, kind of. Look at me. Less is more, really? Really? But anyways, gang, that is like what has been up here. That is where I've been going. That's what I've been wearing. And I just want you just to know, like, don't save your special things. Like, your husband got you something nice. You bought yourself something fabulous. Wear the something fabulous. I mean, I say it to my clients all the time, but it's the truth. You are the special occasion. This life you're living, romanticize the hell out of it because it's the only one you got, right? So anything, whatever it is, 3v3 basketball league. Show up. You're going out with your spouse, going out on a girls' night. Turn up for what, Lil Jon? For everything. So thank you so much for watching. And if you aren't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Like the video if you liked it. Share me with one of your friends. And until the next time, gang.